There are over 70,000 knee replacement surgeries every year in the UK, and thousands more people suffer with knee pain. Now, if this is caused by arthritis, it's definitely worth checking with your doctor or consultant before doing any exercises. But the next 3 exercises I'm going to show you have been shown to improve the strength in the quadriceps, the front of the thigh that leads into the knee. And by strengthening those muscles, we can actually take a little pressure off the joint, and sometimes that means there'll be less pain. It's great to prepare for surgery, and you may even be given these exercises to do afterwards as well. The first one is really simple. You can even do it while you're watching television. You sit back in your chair, fully supported, one foot on the floor and then lifting the other leg. So we raise the leg just to the level of the chair and we hold up to 10 seconds if you can, and you'll feel the muscles in the front of the thigh contract to support that action. Lower slowly, and then you can do on the other side. Now what we're trying to do is building up to do 10 on each leg, holding for up to 10 seconds. So every time you're watching the telly, you can be doing this every single day to build up strength in the front of the thigh. And the more you bring the toe up, the trickier the exercise. Eventually, it will get really easy. And then you could add some ankle weights, and that's going to add more resistance, make it a little harder, so you're working the muscles and getting even stronger. The next exercise is the simple sit to stand, just getting up and down out of your chair. It may feel a little bit tricky at first if you've got painful knees, and it can be one of those things that people avoid doing. It might be easier if you use a cushion and place it under your bottom at the start, and that will lift your bottom and it'll make it easier to get up. I'm going to do it without the cushion. So we sit towards the front half of the chair and we bring our heels back slightly so our knees are just over our toes here. Sit up nice and tall, put the weight into your heels and then push yourself up out the chair. As soon as you're up, little heel pump to get the circulation going, then touch the chair with the back of your legs so you know it's there, and slowly lower yourself down, nice and carefully. You'll find you're at the back of the chair, so hip walk forwards and repeat. Bring the heels back, sit tall, push into the heels as the nose comes over the toes, up we come, little heel pump, touch the chair and slowly take yourself back down. Now ways to make this a little bit harder are to try and do 30 seconds non-stop, or you could do this slow version. And as you lower yourself to the chair, you try to hover. In other words, you just hold for a few seconds before sitting down. Build up nice and gradually to doing that. Over time, it will get easier. Take a note of how many you can do and try and improve on that. And this is something, again, you can do every day. This next exercise is the leg strengthener, and we use a resistance band. This is fantastic because even from our chair, we can be working against a load to improve the strength of our thigh muscles. All we need to do is lower the band to the floor, step on it with one foot, make sure it's secure, and then grip through by the thumb, out by the little finger. Now, you can hold a bit lower down as you progress, and that's going to add more resistance. Line up the toes, sit up tall so you engage your core muscles, then hover the foot just off the floor. Bring your hands to your hips and at the same time push the heel out towards the floor. Hold a second or two before returning the foot to the floor and repeating. So hover, hands to hips, push out that heel and hold 2 or 3 seconds. Back we come. And down, and we're going to repeat that. Start with doing at least 5 on each leg, and when that gets easier, build up gradually to doing 10 on each leg. You may find after a little while that gets easier, which is great because you're progressing, and then you can go on to 2 sets of 10 or eventually 3 sets of 10 and then you can move on to a stronger resistance band. Try and do that at least twice a week.